Are you a fan of Young Thug's beats and rhymes? Then you might already know there's more to his life than just his music. Curious to know about the secrets behind Young Thug's scandalous criminal case? And what is the latest twist in the saga you didn't know about? There's a drama taking place in the courtroom that has been mostly overlooked. As tension mounts in the courtroom with anticipation, a new twist unfolds in the ongoing legal proceedings. Get ready to be hooked on the details, from shocking allegations to nail-biting courtroom showdowns. In May 2022, the police arrested Young Thug, also known as Jeffrey Williams, a Grammy winner, trendsetter, and Atlanta superstar. The news sent shockwaves through the hip-hop community. Young Thug runs a label called Young Stoner Life, site YSL. The main charge against him is that the initials of his label, YSL, are linked to a violent gang called Young Slime Life. Prosecutors allege that Young Thug isn't just a member, he's the big boss known as King Slime. Now let's look into the most recent development in the courtroom. Brian Steele, Young Thug's lawyer, filed a request to disqualify Chief Prosecutor Adrian Love. He claimed that Young Thug's constitutional rights to a fair trial, the right to confront witnesses, and due process are all in danger because of Love's actions. He also argued that Love's way of questioning makes her feel like an unsworn witness. It's a big deal because it could mean Young Thug can't even defend himself properly. Brian Steele wants either to question Adrian Love on the witness stand or to be taken out of the YSL case entirely. Steele stated in court that Young Thug has his right to cross-examine the prosecution. If not, I am moving for a mistrial because I cannot cross-examine an unsworn witness, he added. The whole issue started because Love questioned one of the witnesses, Miss Bennett. Love repeatedly referred to the conversations with Bennett in different places, in a vehicle, on a courtroom bench, and in text messages. She relied on her memory and repeated Bennett's statements without being sworn in. Steele wants to cross-examine Love to verify that what she said is true. "Isn't it true that I told you?" Or, "Isn't it true that you told me?" Love asked the witness several times during interrogation. Steele believed he had an opportunity to cross-examine the prosecutor because of Love's questioning. The reason for cross-examining people is that it allows the jury to decide whether their statements are credible or not. It relates to the testimony's weight since each juror holds the scales of justice in their own hands, seeing things through their own lenses. Criminal defense attorney Joshua Schiffer suggests that calling Love on the witness stand would change the jury's opinion of her. How is the district attorney's office responding to these allegations? Guess what happened in the courtroom on Wednesday? Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis's team hit back at Brian Steele, saying they had no good reason to step down. Willis's office also dropped a bombshell by giving an updated list of witnesses to the judge. They've got a whopping 153 names on it. It's getting heated up with about 40-something witnesses already taking the stand for 4 months. Fulton County Superior Court Judge Ural Glanville denied the defense's request to remove Adrian Love. The judge said that Love didn't do anything wrong and followed all the rules, but he warned all the lawyers to be careful during witness interviews. The judge considered different ways to handle the case. He suggested that perhaps the chief investigator and victim advocates could give some useful information instead of questioning Love directly. Also, the judge brought up the idea of opening up an affidavit, a document with important details, to make sure everything is impartial and transparent during the trial. The judge instructed both parties to be better prepared when coming to court to avoid further delays. A lengthy pretrial period gave way to an even longer jury selection procedure. During this period, plea agreements and other events reduced the number of co-defendants on the list. Finally, the trial started in November 2023 and was dubbed the longest in Georgia's history. The trial is expected to continue for at least 6 more months, as the prosecutors still have over 150 witnesses to summon. Judge Glanville also warned against conducting court on weekends to speed up the trial if required. Young Thug has remained behind bars since his arrest in 2022. In the Young Thug YSL trial, jaw-dropping secrets, unexpected surprises, and intense showdowns are just waiting to be revealed. If you are one of the many eagerly waiting to see what happens next in this case, don't miss any updates. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay in the loop.